You can increase your LTV by 20% on your customers.
Yeah.
Dude, it's a substantial amount of cash flow.
Huge.
You know what I mean? And that's what we did it for. And the SaaS side of things is we didn't do it because we wanted discount. It's important for lockdown to everything else. The churn wasn't that high, so it wasn't a big a deal. But we did it for cash flow reasons.
No, it's a great.
It really feels good to have cash flow at the end of the year because it makes your 2020, especially when you know January, February is usually, I don't know if your business is slower, but most businesses get a slow, you do the spike and slow down. So if you can front load cash, then you can protect yourself as you walk into that next one.
Yeah.
Welcome to the awesome pod where we talk a lot. E-com is the path that we walk a lot. From 4 point of views when we're talking shop. Amir from the agency and Jimmy from SaaS. John has an Android but give him a pass. Cause he's an operator building brands like a carpenter. And that's Brian, he is the marketer. Like I said, this the awesome pod where we talk a lot. E-com is the path that we walk a lot. From 4 point of views when we're talking shop.
What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the Awesome Pod, a show about perspective from the eyes of an agency, SaaS, operator, and marketer focused on the D2C, e-commerce, and retail space. We are back, and we're going to talk about something really cool today because I think that, everyone's going to do it. So this is yet another Black Friday, Cyber Monday episode. But instead of the typical way of thinking about Black Friday, Cyber Monday, what I want to do is actually dig into real playbooks. 2 playbooks right here. We're going to dig into it. We're going to analyze it. We're going to try to give them ideas of small tweaks and optimizations to help them have a even more successful one. So as we shoot this thing, it's right at the end of September as they're starting to prepare to launch and deploy. And hopefully you can pick up some snippets from us here today. But before I even start that, I want to go around the room, make sure I'm doing my formal introductions here. Let's start with John Roman. He's the Android Love and Survival King. What's up, dude?
Not a whole lot, man. This has been a wild day. Like every episode has just been pure fire.
It's awesome.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Mind blown.
I know. I can't wait to watch these things back. And I think I'm going to learn a lot too along the way.
I mean, you saw my notes.
Yeah.
Like so many things we're gonna implement and talk about next
week. We had such all stark different pods here. And
yeah.
Today will be the last one here. Though we've done a lot of pods since we've been in town too. So with that, I've got Amir Grasinic, the president of Bosnia, the 4th president of Bosnia, and the mayor of Chicago as well. We'll give him that too.
Yeah.
How you feeling, Prince?
Royal.
Yeah. Jesus, this guy.
Does anyone
really
hate his laugh? Amir's laugh.
Like it's genuine. It's genuine.
It's like a cartoon.
Why did you like my laugh?
You don't think it's like a cartoon?
Yeah.
He's
Sounds
got
like a whoopee cushion.
Wow. All right. With that, we got Brian McDonald trying to reclaim his title as funniest guy on LinkedIn, King of Meats. What's up, dude?
I'm just mind blown. Pujan had to choose between Harvard, Stanford, and MIT.
And he went to all 3.
And he went Georgia Tech. No, he went Georgia Tech undergrad.
Oh, okay.
And then
wait,
ended
he went
up
to all 3 of them.
He went Georgia Tech undergrad and then went Stanford for.
Yeah, but he also did Harvard too.
Yeah.
He also spent time.
Did
Yeah.
he do Harvard?
Yeah,
No,
he did. He went to
no,
Harvard
no.
also. No, go
Oh.
look at his LinkedIn. He actually was at Harvard too as well.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah.
I went to Harvard too. I walked through it.
I
campus.
drove by it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was.
They wouldn't let
Harvard
me in.
also offers that executive MBA. Where
Yeah, I
anybody-
think that's something
anybody-
he might have done. I
Yeah.
don't know exactly
Yeah,
what
I
he
could
did.
probably do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, dude. Too bald.
Anyways, I'm looking forward to this episode. Should be going.
All right, guys. I kind of set the stage here already about Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Which one of you guys want to go first?
I mean, I'll go first just because I think last Black Friday was sort of decided upon something you said about the old apparel company that you used to run, where especially now, and I think Taylor did a pretty good job showcasing it on the chart at Commerce Roundtable.
I saw it and I was laughing. I was like, it's my playbook.
Yeah, talked about brands now becoming in a situation where they're discounting heavy to move and liquidate inventory and falling into the trap of just discounting, and what that does to your cohorts and eventually your business. And you mentioned something months before Black Friday where a lot of people forget about new product drops, right? So for us, when that came to mind, I'm like, well, it's very hard for us to create a new product, right? We have to formulate it, get the raw materials. We have to have it pass FDA, USDA inspection. So that it's like a 16-month process. We can't just make a new product. Now, what we can do is offer the products in a better, more convenient, accessible way to consumers. And I think that was something I never thought about before, and I think a lot of brands don't think about, is you already have winning products, but you most likely aren't giving them to your consumer and offering it in a way in which that is most convenient or new and refreshing to them. So that's when head was spinning. I get in those modes when I'm on the and you know when you go on the pooper and your loved one is like, "What are you doing in there?"
No.
You know, do you spend a lot of time?
I'm in and out.
Oh, see, I'm 20 to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
20 to
learned
30
way
minutes.
too much about you.
But anyways, that's where my ideas start turning. So that's when I came up with the bulk box idea. So the bulk box idea was we have these 6-pound bags of 8-ounce individually wrapped Porsche packs inside of a 6-pound bag, right? There's 12 of them in a 6-pound bag. The issue is customers have to get, I want a bag of this, I want a bag of this. They're adding multiple products to the cart, and then they're not feeling the price per pound discount, even though they're buying in bulk.
Sure.
But they're just a multitude of different products added to the cart. So then I went online and I just typed in bulk raw dog food, and I did the SEO analytical research on that, and I'm like, wow, there's a huge market here for people that are searching for bulk dog food, bulk raw dog food, bulk cat food. All right, how do I create a bulk box? Well, let me just look at how the product comes off the line and how big our corrugated shipping boxes are, and I'll just fill the boxes. So at the time we only had 2, so I was able to do a 12-pound and 24-pound bulk box. The launch during Black Friday, Cyber Monday wasn't necessarily a discount, but it was a way in which we can move subscribers or one-time purchasers to bulk boxes so that when they're buying more food, showcasing the price per pound, which Prella did a good job on our website. We're the only pet food company now that shows the cost per pound of pet food, which is like a huge organic lever for us, because then on Reddit threads, if you search our name now, it's like, Oma's Pride shows their price per pound. It's pretty crazy.
Transparent.
So bulk boxes were a huge hit. We more than 3x the previous Black Friday, where we were discounting 20-30% left and right. And all we did was offer a new product in a bulk form and showcase the discount that people can receive if they move up to a larger bulk box. So then this year, Perella built a new website. It's gone really well. Launched in mid-May. Since then, everyone's just going bulk box, post-purchase surveys and customer service tickets indicated that we love the bulk boxes. The issue is we can't build our own. So I either have to buy a 24-pound bulk box of beef and a 12-pound box of chicken. I want to be able to curate and design my own bulk box with your 6 hero SKU products, and I want to add the other stuff into it. So we really have 6 hero products, and then we have probably, I would say, 10 between frozen and dry that fit underneath it that make up 93-ish% of our revenue. So leading into this Black Friday, Prella actually had Keyshawn just sent me an email this morning. There's 5 hours left of dev time before testing, so we should have that done soon. But for this Black Friday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a almost like Oats Overnight bulk box builder, right? How Oats Overnight has the experience where you can buy 12 meals, 24 meals, or 36 meals. And then you select how you want to fill your box. As you select a larger scale size box or package, you save additional 5%. Save an additional 10% if you move up to the largest size. Subscribe and save to save an additional percentage, right? So we're going to release the bulk box builder, that we're going to call it, and I'm going to release it 5 weeks prior to Black Friday. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to release just our hero SKUs for 2 weeks. And I'm going to toggle off the other like 12 supplemental SKUs so they don't display on the bulk box page. And we're just going to drive traffic. Hey, now you can create your own bulk box builder. By the way, we've done 12 and 24 pounds in the past. We're adding, because we added a larger box size in our fulfillment centers, we're adding a 36-pound box now. Because now when we ship, we can fill up to 49 pounds of food. So in a 36-pound box with dry ice packaging inserts, it brings us to that 47 to 49-pound range. And we're able to fill the box, like I talked about on stage, like dunnage, which Nick Shackelford was actually talking to me about. Breeze is struggling with right now, is they're heavy boxes. A lot of companies don't think about that stuff, so they're just throwing stuff in boxes. Well, the more dead space inside of a box that's heavy or frozen, the more money you waste shipping it to the consumer, right? So that's our goal, is to fill the 3 boxes, 3 offerings, and I'm going to run it 5 weeks prior to launch of Black Friday with our hero SKUs. And then typically we have like a 3-week is our standardized like reordering metric on subscriptions. And I want to try to capture the same customer twice in a Black Friday cycle. So I'm going to release it, and on week 3, we're going to say, hey, guess what? For the next 2 weeks leading up to Black Friday, we've now added 10 additional products to the Build a Bulk Box page: our salmon, our sardines, our treats, our chews. And that's going to be a leverage point where people are most likely going to be at their reorder point, the ones that purchased right away when we started the Hero SKU Build a Bulk Box page, and then leverage that second blast, I'm going to call it second new product launch, to capture new gen with our paid running now, and then capture the same exact customer that purchased 3 weeks prior. So now I'm going to essentially capture a $200 AOV week 1. That same customer now gets, oh my gosh, you guys have salmon, sardines, all the stuff that I get anyways in the bulk box builder. I'm going to build another box, bring that AOV up to like 240, 250. And I'm going to try to just capture multiple orders from the same customer over like a 5-week time period.
Sales tax stress, let Kintsugi slide. AI in your pocket, now enjoy the ride. 9 hours saved, that's time back in play. No tax guy needed, AI clears the way. Errors cut deep, not with this plan. 98.3%, my man. Click once, integrate, white glove, you'll see. Mention awesome, get 3 months for free. Sales tax headaches? Kintsugi AI turns tax chaos into something beautiful. The smart AI monitors, files, and optimizes your sales taxes automatically, saving customers 9 hours monthly while cutting errors by 98.3%. No expensive tax guy needed here. One-click integrations and white glove support. Mention awesome for 3 months free at trykintsugi.com.
So because you're trying to capture 2, that's why you're going 5 weeks early.
Yeah.
Because that's October.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
Correct.
Are you doing bulk boxes on treats? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, so essentially what's going to happen, we have chicken, beef, turkey, lamb,
Yeah.
and then we have tripe and cat, right?
Yeah.
Those are like 6 hero SKUs. That's going to be what's originally listed on the bulk box page, and that's what people want. They want a 6-pound bag of chicken, 6-pound bag of beef, 2 bags of turkey, and then the second addition to the bulk box page, because we're already getting that FOMO from the customer already, where I want to be able to add the products that any product I want, and hey, this is what we have right now. All the messaging is going to state that here's what you can purchase in the bulk box. And then that week 3, we're going to say, guess what we did? We've been working around the clock, and we finally figured out how to include all the rest of the products to fit inside the bulk box page. So we're just going to run that, and that's going to be our like launch of something that our customers have been like begging for a long time.
Give them what they want.
And then eventually my vision, I think I told you, next year for the website is there's only going to be 2 purchase pathways. So build a meal plan or build a box. And that's, you have no option to just buy 2 pounds of food, because we lose a lot of money on a customer that is just buying 2 pounds of salmon, right? And 3 pounds of whatever. So there's no like limit order right now. And transitioning to the build a bulk box page.
I see. You're fixing the cogs basically.
Yeah.
So you're same. I wonder if that's why Little Spoon does.
That's why a lot of them do that.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. So essentially, I'm trying to create a big Black Friday by releasing something the customers want, but then also start to transition the company's e-com direction into filling 3 box size options with all of our products on the website until the box is full, and then you can ship it, or go through the build a meal plan.
So
quiz.
it's just basically going full subscription.
Yeah. Yep. You can still one-time purchase the bulk box, just like you can in Oats overnight, or you can save more money and subscribe and save. But right now our bulk boxes is like a 60-something% take rate on subscription versus one-time purchase.
What is it?
It's over 60%.
Which is great.
Yeah, for bulk boxes.
Yeah.
So that's the goal. That's what we're doing. We're gonna essentially like do like an Oats overnight post purchase, like how many customers feed Oats overnight too that are comfortable or have used it or are comfortable seeing the correlation between the two, and like sort of do some cool like graphics on email and website, like relating the two together. So
I think the
That's
bulk
the plan.
box, like snacks, not the food, is going to be a big hit.
yeah, adding the treats added on.
I would buy a bulk
Yeah.
box of treats. I hate, my dogs are big. They eat a lot of treats. And
Yep.
like, if I could just buy a thing, and we do that. We buy pig ears and different things
Yeah.
today in big bulk boxes. So I think you're catering to a market that does care about that.
For sure.
Because it's like, they don't go bad either, really. Not as fast as they need to go. So I personally would enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the goal for this Black Friday. Not gonna run discount. You're gonna get a discount if the further up you move on the box size.
Of course.
But then also too, we're now like a box optimized company at that point, right? Because now we know every single order the box is gonna be full, and that's gonna
That maximizes the order.
Yeah, and that could open up our margins anywhere from 4 to 12%, depending upon what size box and everything.
I wonder, because you have mentioned before that a lot of people who do buy from you guys, right, aren't buying the significant amount that I buy, for example, right?
Yeah.
And so I wonder if you are you will end up buying forward deals, meaning like, oh, I only need, I don't know what an average dog is, 6 pounds a month or whatever. I'll buy the 36 and I'll only order every 6 months or 5 months instead.
Yeah.
You thought about that?
The average pound in regards to like food people order is roughly 40 to 50 pounds a month. depending if
Okay,
have
so
a
you
large
know
or
your
large
data
one.
there.
Yep,
Okay.
and then a lot of food. However, the issue is most people have a regular freezer. So the good part about our business is you can't really stock up. Most people don't have chest freezers in the garage.
Yeah.
They have families. Their garage is a mess.
My freezer's full of Brooklyn dough.
Yeah, you get all the dough now.
The whole bottom.
Yeah, so we don't run into that issue a lot because and the people that do have it, and they're a small cohort of customers, but for the majority part, like Jimmy, for the majority, they're dealing with an average kitchen freezer, so they can't stock up for more than a 3 or 4 week period.
Where does all yours go?
I literally have a dedicated deep freezer of dog food. Because I order 400 pounds of food
But to
a
be
month.
fair, you have 3 big
Huge
dogs,
Massive dogs,
one
yeah.
of which is still growing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I order 400 pounds. So I'm a 10x customer to his average customer. So
But
I'm
legitimately
truly-
400 pounds?
No, I literally order 400 pounds
Every
of
6
food.
weeks, right?
Every 6 weeks, 400 pounds of almost comes to my house.
So much.
It is so much work,
Dude.
John, to unpack them all and put them in my deep freezer.
I've
but
also seen the pictures of when it arrives, and it's
12,
it's
like
a
10,
lot.
11 boxes.
Yeah.
And then I literally take my chest freezer. I've got one of those big ones that
Yeah.
got from like, I don't know, Costco or Home Depot or something. And I literally, it's just the dog thing. Like, this is probably what people put as like retail freezers in their like things and like sell their dog food. I literally do that, and we just walk out there, de-thaw it. And what's great is they are nicely portioned, packaged and everything. So
Yeah.
it's like you grab 2 in the morning, you drop them in the sink,
let 'em thaw.
and then you let them thaw all day. And then by the time it's dog food night or food time for the
Yeah,
dogs,
it's easy.
they, we just cut them up and use it, and then we use like a little tray and put them up in the fridge to keep it cool, because we don't use all of it always, because you're using like 1.5 packs or whatever every time
Yeah.
you're eating it. And so I totally get it. And the dog treat thing is very much spot on. Like, a reason why we haven't ordered from you guys is you guys sell these tiny bags. Dude, that's like one little snack for them. Like, I can't, like, you sent me a ton of
the
these
sample
samples.
packs, yeah.
Dude, those things, like, it was like 2 samples for them and they're done, because they're big dogs. You can't give them a little piece of chicken.
Yeah.
They love it, but you can't give them a little piece of chicken like this and expect them to feel fulfilled.
No,
with
those
their
are the
snacks.
samples. We have 4, 8, and 16 ounce treats. On
Yeah,
the
but that's
website,
still tiny for
Yeah.
what I do, right? Like,
Yeah.
my dogs are spoiled, man. They eat their meal, they get dessert, and dessert is like a treat, right?
Yeah.
And their treat has got to be significant, right? Because if not, my biggest dogs will just literally chomp and it's gone.
Yeah.
And then they're upset and they'll come stand back and stare at you wanting more, right? Spoiled as dogs. They lived a good life. If I ever come back, I want to come back as one of my dogs, I've decided. Because you get walks, you get great pettings, you get a great bed, and you
Yeah.
get great food, right?
Yeah.
So...
Yo, OmniSend is back with some new swag. AI is now in the mix. Yeah, you heard that. Smarter and better. Let AI decide. Personalize every line. Take your brand worldwide. How about 24/7 support? MJ of basketball, but email to the sports. So sit back, relax, watch the magic unfold. Let the folks at OmniSend get your story told. Tired of staring at blank pages? OmniSend AI doesn't hit you with writer's block. Their new AI writes your emails, personalizes content, and builds customer segments instantly. Just whisper who it's for, and AI figures out the rest. Join 125,000 users already winning with OmniSend's email, SMS, and push notifications. Backed by 24/7 amazing support. Visit omnisend.com today.
So 5 weeks. So we're talking roughly mid-October. No, early October.
No, first week of October.
First week October. So you guys are releasing this
end
new
of the
thing.
First week.
Yeah,
October,
first week.
I think it's on the calendar the 9th or 10th.
Yeah, so you're doing first week, and then you're coming back 2 weeks later and releasing the next wave.
Week 3.
Week 3. So 3 weeks later, you're releasing it. So you're coming into the end of October and going into it. So it's not really Black Friday, but this is your holiday offer. Buy more, save more. Bulk boxes basically is probably what it's called, something like that. Yeah,
correct.
Very cool. Very simple. It's
So
not.
keep it simple.
It's not.
We have so much other stuff going on too that it's a way for us to move the website forward in the direction that we want to go in, and also keep the customers happy and give them what they want.
Do you think that by doing this on your retail side, this will actually help your retailers because they will be selling more of the one-time aspect at the retail level?
Yeah, that's why. So we two completely different customers, right? Like retail customers are either have smaller dogs or they're frequent shoppers where they pop in once a week, and that's why in retail you can only buy in 1 and 6 pound increments in retail. So if you want to try our food in retail, it's like $10. Grab a brick of food, try it to your dog. Yeah. And that's a new model we're building for paid now, is like a sample pack.
Yeah.
Where you order like $50 of food to test for a 14-day, testing period, and then it rolls into a auto 4-week billing.
Okay.
So that'll be the next thing that we build for the paid offer.
Yeah, because that's not important for the holidays.
No. Oh. And then what I'm probably gonna roll out for the true holidays is Thanksgiving, giving back and all that is we're going to roll it into our customer service girls now, our certified animal canine nutritionists. So we're going to do not a Calendly link, but what's the one on Shopify? I think I sent it to you. It's like $10 a month, where someone can book calls on your contact page, or either a lander that we're going to build out, and we're going to offer a 15-minute booking for someone that signs up for a subscription. So if you sign up for a subscription, you can meet with Rachel and Amber.
It's like a health consultation. Or something like that.
Hey, we think you should probably add A, B, and C on. Yeah. Or maybe, hey, you ordered a little too much of this. You should get this instead. It could be someone that doesn't check out and get through the whole meal plan flow that they built out.
Or dog allergy problems.
And that'll trigger them to send an email out, hey, we love to book a 15-minute call with you, get you set up. And that'll be part of, we release after the bulk box page leading into the give back season in November.
So I had coming up to this, I had ideas too, just to throw one out at you.
Yeah.
One of the ideas I had, as I've kind of experienced my order, was I said, why don't you guys ever offer a growth package? And what I mean by this is puppy transitioning adult to adult, and a increasing subscription that occurs based around it. So you buy it when your dog is this, you tell him you got a lab, and an average pound of a lab. Today you need 10 pounds of food or 20 pounds of food. In 4 weeks, you'll need 20 pounds of food that month. In month 3, you need 40 pounds of food that month. Month 5, right?
Yes.
So it's hey, we know that you also might have a new dog, and that new dog may need an inclining subscription.
Yep.
And we have it set up so that we know your optimal subscription based on your breed and dog.
Yes.
And how can you do it?
Yes.
So that was my idea for you.
Yeah, no, I love that. And that's something we will do. What we're also, another thing we're doing is we're reformulating the recipes. So you buy our complete recipes, right? Inside of those complete recipes is a
puppy version versus a teenage version.
So different vitamins are needed.
Yep. So different vitamins are needed. But right now what we're doing is we're pulling the synthetic vitamins and minerals that make your food complete. So the AFCO is the governing body that says, hey, this food has everything your dog needs to survive. All you have to do is feed this, your dog's going to live. And what we're doing is pulling the synthetics out of it and replacing it with whole foods, which is a whole process. But that's going to be done Q1 of next year. And with that, we're also reformulating puppy and senior. Okay. So we'll have our standard formulation will be for the vast majority of dogs, right, middle of the age, adult dogs. But then also the puppy product page, I guess you can say, right? And then a senior dog So that after the formulations come out, that's a great idea because it's questions that we get customer service all the
Yeah.
time. It's
I was about to
I have a
ask.
20-week old pit bull.
Yep.
I know this thing's gonna be a monster in a year. How much should I order now? Like when should I?
Yep.
That whole conversation, and that's also we'll have in place the customer service team will now be able to actually talk to them too.
Know the answer.
So yeah, there's all that is
Roll
going
with
on,
them,
but
yeah. And then,
St. Bernard.
yeah, St.
Yeah,
Bernard.
you're like, that's the money maker.
Doberman.
No, we're not a moneymaker, I guess, if they're too big. So interesting. No, very cool plan. I like it. It's not a discount aspect. You know my feelings about this, and you're launching something new, which is always a great way because the buying behavior and shopping's there. So.
Yeah, it'll be cool too for like now that we are officially on paid and Applo. I can say this. Applo's our paid partner. Paid media partner. So they pulled Adam aside at Commerce Roundtable.
Oh, yeah, they were here,
Yep. They're great guys, and they're like, Adam, can you please stop being a word I can't say on camera, and give us another $500, please. And so we had a meeting, went through everything, and starting next week we'll increase spend $500.
Okay.
So
per day, you're talking
yep.
about.
So
Okay,
we'll be at $850 a day.
Okay.
$850 a day.
That's good. And that's a good partner because
Yeah.
they're doing it with intention because they understand that they have availability to do that. And honestly, at $850 a day is nothing.
No, nothing. And it allows us to see the output on like their modeling that they built out for like raw materials. So like the modeling they built out, which is pretty cool, is the track on paid success will output a raw material and manufacturing output on the manufacturing side of it. So if ad spend increases by this and these numbers stay true, these are the amount of raw materials that you'll have to order on your next cycle or et
I know
cetera.
that was the thing.
That was the whole thing, right?
that
So
was
it is how they have it built out. It's really cool. But then for now that we're on paid, we're gonna do that whole paid campaign on Oats Overnight because they crush on paid and everyone's familiar with them, and do a bunch of like side by sides with our bulk box bundle builder and Oats Overnight. And hey, we're the first Oats Overnight dog food builder, right? Like I don't know how the verbiage is gonna work. Clancy's on it, but that's her domain.
Are you gonna go?
And we're gonna go after Oats Overnight during Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Are you putting these on like not third party, but pages, ad pages other than your own?
No, we're
listicle
so
pages?
I'm gonna start getting into whitelisting.
Okay.
I'm gonna start.
I have
We don't
some
do any
ideas
of it
to talk
yet.
to you about.
Yeah.
About it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the plan.
Cool. No, thanks for sharing. I think there's a lot of good. I like the plan there, and it seems it's pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
All right, John, your turn. What's
Oh,
BattlBox doing for the Black Friday holiday?
So we've been doing this for a minute now.
Okay.
Through the last 10 years, there's been some tweaks to our approach, mainly just because we're getting more and more learnings every year. And then also in a post-COVID world, which we've all noticed, Black Friday just starts earlier and earlier,
Yes.
right? It's like the whole month, which is irritating. It is what it is. But we've kept the structure the same. So we have phase 0, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. We had phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 up until everyone said we're just going to start early, and then we introduced phase 0. So each phase is a different type of campaign, and inside that there's different segmenting, right? So we're taking our 3 main segments. We're taking our active members. They're already in the monthly membership, already getting a monthly box and additional value from us. We have never ever been customers, right? They're
prospect list.
Prospect list, whether it's via Meta or email, and then we have our past customers, which at this point in time we have over 100,000, a couple 100,000 past customers.
Are they past one-time purchase customers or subscription customers?
Subscription membership.
Okay.
But we do have that segment as well. So jumping into it, so phase 0, which we define as November 1st through November 17th.
Okay.
Different types of campaigns, but it's really free shipping. That's the promotion. It's a little bit of a discount. We, unpopular opinion, we charge shipping. Shipping is a real cost. Our consumers understand it's a real cost. It's not like we're sending something in a 8-ounce Ground Advantage mailer. Like, this stuff goes in big boxes.
Yeah.
So free shipping is definitely a benefit
For the
that-
entire subscription period.
correct.
Okay.
Now, no. Free shipping, like in our shop.
Okay.
You sign up for membership, you'll get free shipping on your first box.
Okay.
Free shipping in a short period of time.
Okay.
So then phase 1, which is it used to be when we would start stuff, and it's the week leading up to Black Friday. So it's November 18th through the 25th, and few different approaches here. One, we're launching a new promo offer to non-members to join, and you guys have both seen, I guess all of us have talked about it. We built kind of a lander and Lovable what we're looking at, and the intro offer is them being able to build this free extra BattlBox that they'll get when they sign up.
Like a pick and choose what you want in the box. Yeah.
It's gonna be
Different tiers, right?
Yeah, different tiers. So we'll offer it for our Pro and Pro Plus, which our Pro Plus is 55% of our base, and those are the 2 highest revenue ones, which those are the customers we want anyway. So at the same time, for our existing customers, we're going to offer our past mission boxes. No discount. We don't discount our boxes. These are, you came in February of this year, you probably, unless it was your first box you chose, you missed the January box. So we've, by design, kept a few hundred of each, over-ordered, built them, they're ready, and we'll offer them
Gotcha.
to active members. We do have a way to call an audible on this campaign if it doesn't perform well, and we want to hit revenue numbers. We might open it up to larger segments than just active members, but the reality is, the last 3 times we've ran it, we didn't have to do that. We sold out, selling only to active members that had just missed a box. All right, then the fun stuff starts. So phase 2 is Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So we have a campaign that'll go out to all past customers. We'll test a couple different variations of it, offering just reasons to come back. Sometimes not even a discount, sometimes just maybe a teaser item that's going to be in the box if they come back, and then sometime a discount. Some of the thought process and logic on that too is LTV, how long they were with us. It's just a very segmented approach. Now, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we do doorbusters. So one-time capacity, one-time marketplace, non-membership, but we have 2 different sets of doorbusters. We have the one-time doorbusters that's you have to be an active member and logged in to your account to be able to access them. These are exclusive for them, smaller list. It's, if you're not a BattlBox member, you can't get it for this price. So just hooking them up, letting them know they're special, making them feel they're special. Then we have the traditional doorbusters available to anybody. Active member can get them. Never been a customer before. You and I decide, well, we're just going to go to the website. They're going to be there. And then the last part of phase 2 is for the which we run only during the last couple days of this phase 2 window, and that's membership focus on the never been customers before. So we hit them with the doorbusters initially.
Yeah.
And now we're offering the membership piece. So instead of offering both at the same time, giving them purchase fatigue, decision fatigue, we've segmented it within the phase.
Gotcha.
All right. And then we talked about the bundle build, and then my favorite part, phase 3, which starts December 7th, runs December 18th. 2 parts of it. One, we'll have a special curated set of holiday mystery boxes ranging in value from $100 up to $1,000.
Okay.
We'll offer those across the board, but the real promo in phase 3 is you're going to get your box in time for the holidays. You're going to get your order in time for the holiday. So it's pushing, you've got to order. The reality is so many consumers in the US wait to the last minute. Communication's never clear. I ripped that cookie company a new one.
You don't want to be the one to get ripped.
Yeah, like very, very clear. countdown. If you order by this time, you will get your stuff in time, and we will make that. We'll guarantee it.
Wow.
Yeah. So a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. How do you communicate all? How do you? That's like, what's your game plan for communication aspect of that? I feel like that's a lot.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
So I mean, it's done a few different ways. It's done in ads. Email is obviously the easiest and best way in SMS, because we have the segments.
And then you'll have ad
Completely.
campaigns ready for each of those phases of
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think it's too complicated?
No, I think it's highly optimized.
Okay.
I think we're maximizing and getting every single dollar of the wallet.
It's interesting.
Just because it's every year we make slight
Yeah,
little
you're
tweaks
testing
based
it.
on what we've.
What did
I
you
get-
do last year?
Something similar.
Was it similar?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so
okay.
so the
same
question
4 phases.
I guess I ask is like, I hear that and I'm like, are you potentially alienating something on the prospect side? I'm fine with it. I think about the customer side a little bit more and think, is it not special enough to the customer? Because if your lifelong customer has been around long enough, like they're just seeing the same thing every year and it's like very expected.
Different items.
You think
but
so?
No, I mean,
People
I
don't
so
remember.
Yeah,
think
maybe.
they
I mean,
don't-
he's
they
got
don't
some
remember?
very core and, some of the things.
some. I mean, some might.
Yeah, some might, and they might expect him to run that.
Yeah.
But I understand that too. I mean, being a subscription box though, at the same time, like, there's the level of understanding that there's not much that's going to happen at the same time, right?
Yeah, but I mean, so they. I guess you're both right. Some don't, but some they're talking about it. What are our special active member doorbusters gonna?
Yeah. What are the
What are they gonna?
doorbusters?
What are they
Yeah.
gonna? And these aren't things like, to be clear, some of these are curated specifically for this. Like we're getting cool items for them.
I got you.
It's not like
It's not shit laying around.
Shit, we have 5,000 of these. We got to move them. No,
Yeah,
it's not that.
So
now,
it's actually special.
now that the thing that we have 5,000 of that we might need to move, that might make it into the normal doorbusters.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna sprinkle some of the stuff that
Sure.
we're not moving sales velocity fast enough on. But
How many of your customers are gifting customers? Meaning, how many of them buy for someone else?
not a lot.
Yeah. See, I'm surprised by that.
5%.
with,
Now,
uh,
to be fair, you and I have chatted about the gifting piece. So we had a gifting tool, custom gifting tool on there, but people don't do it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
interesting.
people don't do it, but it's one of those things. Like, is it maybe not positioned right? Is there maybe
Well, it's also expensive
it
too.
may be too
right?
expensive? Maybe
Like,
Yeah.
like
I was-
we're not gonna do it one time.
I was wondering if you'd create a cheaper, smaller box that
we
they can
have
sell.
we have a $35 box.
So what's $35 times 12? So $350 plus 70, so $420, right?
Yeah.
For a year. It's not
Oh
terrible.
yeah. No, I don't mean to buy a gifting subscription. I mean for like your one-time purchase or your holiday customers.
So we've done some non-mystery
Yeah.
boxes. They perform okay.
Yeah.
People, I think part of it is the mystery.
Or
aspect.
the
Yeah.
other side could be, what if you thought about this as, instead of thinking about the 1 year, what if you thought about it as a 3-month or a 6-month package?
So when we did do it and we did the testing, we offered 6-month and 12-month. The reason we didn't do less than the 6-month is because that was the average BattlBox customer sticks around for that or greater.
Sure.
So the concern is our entire model and decisions on ad spend and CAC are all based on that assumption staying true. So our fear was, by allowing less than that, especially as a gift, which the likelihood of them continuing
the
is
subscription
less,
model.
it changes the economics.
All right. So I as I said, just like Brian, I thought about ideas as I kind of knew what you
Yeah.
were going to come up with.
Yeah.
And I came up with a different type of thought process for you.
Okay.
So you have all these people that are paying you for subscription today, right? And they're on there.
Membership.
Membership to your
Sorry.
I know
Sorry about
I
that.
understand we all have our terms. Have you ever thought about, okay, so in SaaS, right? I'm going to tell you in SaaS,
Yeah.
you can be my member monthly. What's the hook? Hey, if you pay yearly, you get a certain discount. Have you ever thought about taking your existing customers, I'm not talking about new customers, existing customers, and saying, you love BattlBox so much, for this time of the year, we're going to run a special 20 or 10% off discount, but you got to pay up front for the entire year? Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah, so it's a great question. So Eric Carlson at Commerce Roundtable Miami. I think you were there too for the conversation. He's like, you have to do this.
Yeah.
You have to do this. He's like, why wouldn't you? He's like, wait till they hit like month 3.
Yeah,
like,
that's what I'm saying.
yeah, we have it. It's
But I'm saying
yeah. we
as a
haven't done it.
test, as a simple test,
Yeah.
is to take your members list and maybe look at your phases. And I'm not saying you would go away from it, but to say, what if we dropped an email and say, if you've been a loyal customer for however
Yeah.
months, 3 months, right? For this Black Friday, what I'm offering is a subscription for the entire year. And we're going to give you 20% off if you pay up front. And the reason I know this works is, and at least it worked in the business side of things a lot of times, is that we saw this happen in 10 to 20% of our audience every year. That's how we ran our Black Friday deals.
Sure.
All right. So in the month of November and December, we would hit up every customer that was on a monthly plan, and I'd hit them all up and say, hey, things have been going great, blah, 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 blah. We're looking to offer you for our holiday sale a pay forward 1-year subscription. We'll give you 20% off the normal price you would have paid for that year, but you're committing to a year today and you have to pay up front. We used to get 10 to 20% of the people to pay us.
So I think it's genuinely a good idea. The one variable that's a little bit, and we know this from our past, is by offering that, we can't make it auto renewing. So it has to. So let's say we're gonna offer them next 12 months. We have to then build logic, which
Your average customer stays around 6 months.
No, but you're saying if we offered them
I know, but your average customer stays around 6 months.
Yeah. So in theory, yeah.
In
If
theory,
it
you're
converts,
doubling the longevity of an average customer. So in theory, if you think about it, if you can take your 10 to 20%, those are going to be your most loyal customers, and they're going to renew whatever it is and whatever it might be. So basically, okay, so you have 6 months, let's just say $100, and there's $600 versus if you can get to pay $1,000 basically for 12 months, right? Think about this, okay?
Yeah.
And if you can do that to every 10 to 20% of your cohort of customer, not only are they loyal, they may just renew and wait for that deal every year. That's fine, but now you're adding longevity to it. I think that's a fear of like, oh, they might not renew versus a fear of realizing that you're increasing the average value of a customer at $400.
So I think it's a valid idea.
Yeah.
Executing it, there's a lot.
No, I know.
To that.
I know
I think it's a good idea. I think my pushback isn't on that. My pushback is when we offer 12-month packages.
Have the logic
which is
renews
2024. It's a lot of money. It's
Yeah, of course, I
$2,400.
understand that.
The amount of disputes we got was ridiculously higher, and our win rate was garbage.
Oh, interesting.
So that's the fear.
Sure.
Is that we'd have to figure out a
Is
way.
that on
where,
on the recurring?
what's that?
On the
That's why we turn recurring off on those prepaids.
Oh,
Okay.
I mean, there is
What
contracts.
I'm thinking
that you
is
put
we
out
could
there.
potentially do a product or SKU swap and take
Okay.
it from 12-month annual to a monthly.
Yeah, it
No,
can flip to
that's,
monthly.
That's the thing. Like, I think what
You
he's
should be
saying
able
is
to.
Yeah.
valid and a great idea. I think what we do is hey, loyal customer that hit X,
Yeah.
Y, and Z. Here's the 12-month offer. That's the offer, and then build some logic where after that they then go back into the
Yeah,
monthly.
it should go
Yeah.
back into the monthly.
Yeah.
That's very doable. It should be.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I mean, it's
You think-
just an
is that-
idea, you know?
You see a path on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
think
just
so.
a re-trigger subscription, right? Into a new subscription. It's a movement subscription, right?
Yeah, I mean, we have the token. We just
Yeah.
it's just about
Just
creating
swapping the
flo-
product.
Yeah, I think we might even be able to do it with recharges retained, or their workflows.
Yeah, you just automate a
Which would mean we would need
subscription
to
movement.
also-
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We can't use that, can we? With our current Dash.
I think we can do it with SDKs potentially.
Is Shopify gonna force everyone to use their dashboard?
I think
Like
if I'm
within-
predicting it, yes. I
within
don't
a
know
year?
for sure, but yeah, I think so.
It's interesting.
I know
No,
Recharge
so
been working
not to
with them.
derail, but I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
just thinking about it because I'm not thinking about, hey, like, okay, you got your sale nailed down. That's great. A lot of it's for new customer prospecting and some upselling. But this also is a cash flow positioning that you can push yourself into to accelerate your LTV of your customer by getting them to pay up front. And I get it. Like, it's a lot of money, but
The other cool thing too, especially giving you a price point when the $2,000. I don't know if it applies to your ICP, John, but you could potentially do it for Black Friday, and then
Yeah.
also in April during tax season, when people are probably getting refunds, and you could create like a Black Friday offer in April or May
That's interesting.
and capitalize on the refunds people might be getting.
Trying to find in Commerce Roundtable in Miami, I wrote this down. I'm trying to find it because I saved it. And it's still on my to-do list of that I didn't do. Let's see.
Anyways, no, this is great. I think that for the thought process, I like that you're doing the tried and tested, even though Curtis told us that you should dump 90% of it and throw it away and start
Just gives
over.
me so much anxiety.
Yeah, so much anxiety. Now,
I love,
And you know that.
I know John's not the risk taker. I would do it.
Yeah.
I'm
90%.
sending
Dump it.
you all the photos from when I was at Target Sports.
Yeah.
The gifting thing was people can buy a box of ammo for other people, but the issue was how do I get them to buy like a bunch of ammo for someone? So I one day I showed up in a Santa suit in like September, or I don't know, it was in the middle of the summer, and I just like walked in with a Santa suit, and the owner that I was giving a hard time at the time, and I was like, hey, I think I know what I'm gonna do this holiday season. And he's like looking at me like, what are you doing? I go, you think I can buy like 10,000 Santa bags? He's like, why? I go, I'm gonna offer like a Santa bag with ammo in it. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
Sold out.
A different way of positioning.
$150 Santa bag with $225 of ammo in it.
Yeah.
And you select 9mm bag. You don't know what brand you're gonna get in it,
But you're
getting the bag.
Bags.
Yeah.
And I don't know how big your boxes are, but you could do the same thing where it's like a mystery Santa bag,
by bundling it.
and they're $1 to buy the bag.
Yeah.
And you just put them in your biggest curated box, and you just fill it with and say like mystery Santa bag
So
for the holiday.
we
as a
did
gift.
tactical stocking.
Tactical
one year.
stocking.
That sounds more
How'd that
like
do?
it. I mean,
Did
he,
okay.
he sells little knives and stuff. Like it would be a little weird if there was a bag of knives.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, the right person would love
put a
that.
But
You're in a
tactical
Santa
stocking's the
costume.
same concept.
Same concept. Yeah.
Oh, that's
No,
a cool. I mean, I get it. Like I get a tried, tested, optimized funnel that you've built already that you stay and feel confident around. But yeah, I always think of like, how can you get around to the next level? Of
How can
thinking
you
of-
unlock?
Yeah, how can you unlock more? And again, you guys have a very unique subscription in which you guys have very loyal customers. And I always think about how can you unlock more of the dollars in LTV up front, or
100%.
just increasing. If you can increase your LTV by 20% on your customers, dude, it's a substantial amount of cash flow.
Huge.
You know
Yeah,
what
it
I
is.
mean?
It
And
is.
that's what we did it for. And the SaaS side of things is we didn't do it because we wanted to discount. It's important for the lockdown and everything else. The churn wasn't that high, so it wasn't a big a deal. But we did it for cash flow reasons.
No, it's a great.
It really feels good to have cash flow at the end of the year, because it makes your 2020, especially when January, February is usually, I don't know if your business is slower, but most businesses get a slow.
everybody's
You do the spike and
January's a
slow
little-
down. So if you can front load cash, then you can protect yourself as you walk into that next one.
Yeah.
Looks like I
There's
might
a lot
have
of
a Black Friday offer for the agency. Prepay a year of
You
retainer
should.
work.
You should do it.
You should offer. You know why? This is the reason why it works. For tax benefits.
I know, yeah. I was
That's
just
another
thinking about
reason
it.
you do it for tax benefits. You prepay. Hey, pay us for the retainer for the entire year. Write it off this year. You're paying Peter, Rob, Paul, but like businesses don't care about that, because then the next year they want to do something.
I have companies that sometimes reach out to us, like, we have all these extra funds.
Yeah.
Would you guys?
Dude, I've gone to my CPA and he goes, go sign up for annuals on tools. I'm literally on annuals for tools for a reason, because I'm just trying to prepay
Yeah,
out
same
money.
here.
Yeah, I want to get rid of it. And it's the same thing for used services. If they're really that happy with you, they would prepay for the annual
I
services up
called
front.
Google up and I was like, I want to prepay for the interior. Give me your best offer.
Yeah, you can also there's a lot of companies like that. You can call up and you can send them the credit dollars. Even if you don't spend it, they'll accept it and you can write it off. So like, hey, I'm going to go spend Meta. I'm going to spend $1 million in Meta next year. I've got free cash flow. I'm going to hit a lot of positive EBITDA this year. Let me go pre-wire them $1 million and it'll sit in my account and it'll get drained out. And I did that too at a brand level too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just so you know, like there's ways to offset the tax structure of having a profitable business by basically buying forward the next year so you can avoid things. I mean, that's like the whole accrual model. It's kind of like a thought process around it. But there's a lot of ways to think about business optimization on Black Friday, and, talk to your vendors, talk to your different people. It never hurts,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like for us though, we do accrual accounting. So
Yeah, you already do it that way.
We're not real. Yeah,
You're not
we can't
realizing it
realize
anyways. Yeah, but you know how business are. Yeah,
no,
everyone has
100%.
different thought processes around it and so forth. So cool, dudes. That was
was
great.
awesome.
This was good.
That was great. Thank you for sharing that.
We're both gonna crush it.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
you
brother.
guys
And
crush your
and
Black
you're gonna-
Friday.
You should do that too.
Yeah. We'll get this thing out well before, as much as we can, early enough, and hopefully the people who are listening to this will get some value out of it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for John Roman, Brian McDonald, Amir Grosnich, my name is Jimmy Kim. Thank you for watching the Awesome Pod. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment, and we'll see you on the next pod.
Welcome to the awesome pod where we talk a lot. E-com is the path that we walk a lot. From 4 point of views when we're talking shop.